Social media craze world we live in today, it might be difficult to pull your child away from his mini or her mini screen.
That's right, but our next guest says if there's a will, there's a way. She's here to show us how to create that perfect balance. Arlene Pellicane is the author of Growing Up Social, and we have some questions for you.
Arlene Pellicane's love for motivating people in their careers started all the way back in the 1980s while a cheerleader at CCS. Although back then she had no idea how much the book she would later write would touch the lives of women around the world, she learned some core values and principles during her high school years. Giving speeches in 8th and 12th grade graduations gave her the public speaking bug, and her teachers encouraged her in that vein. That was a time for being on fire for Christ for Arlene, enjoying close friendships that she still has today. It was also the place where she discovered her love for public speaking. Arlene remembers her cheer coach, Karen Albee, as her mentor throughout high school, and how important it was to have someone there who believed in her. 1988 was the year Arlene graduated from CCS. For Arlene, it seemed that her career path was clear and determined. She went straight to Biola University, where she earned a Bachelor of Arts in Communications, and also Regent University, where she earned her Master's in Journalism in 1998. In 1998, her first job was a features producer for the 700 Club. The very next year, she married James Pellicane, who was a fellow Regent University student she met at a new student orientation while he was flipping burgers. The next 10 years of marriage would be spent living in several places, first in Texas for James' job, then on to San Diego to be close to her family and to work for Turning Point with David Jeremiah. Then Arlene came home to be a full-time mom to their firstborn son, Ethan, in 2004. The dream to speak and write and encourage others, and applying all she and her husband learned from mastermind summits, inspired Arlene to pursue her career. Arlene's first book, 31 Days to a Younger You, wouldn't be realized until 6 years later. Admittedly, there was a lack of significant sales of her first book, which seemed a bit of a setback, so she had to come back with a strong second book and expand her speaking schedule and other media. With mentoring from Pam Farrell, author of 45 books, Arlene went on to write 6 more titles in the following 8 years, including co-writing a book with Gary Chapman, Growing Up Social, Raising Relational Kids in a Screen-Driven World.
Our next guest has made spreading this truth her mission.
Here to talk about her new book, 31 Days to Becoming a Happy Wife, is author, speaker, and wife, Arlene Pellicane.
From NBC News, this is Today with Kathy Lee Gifford and Hoda Kotb, live.
Her books and life story have been featured in interviews on The Hour of Power in the Crystal Cathedral, The Today Show, focused on the Family Best of 2015 broadcast, and Fox and Friends in 2016. This is not by any means an exhaustive list of the influence of Arlene's books, as she has helped women and parents in countless speaking engagements as well. With this expansive list of accomplishments, Arlene feels her greatest accomplishment is being a happy wife and mom of 3. She and her husband will be celebrating 20 years of marriage soon. We live in a pivotal time in history, Arlene says, with technology saturating our homes. She is excited to help couples and parents raising children in this generation, and finds so much joy in speaking to women and hearing how they were given hope in her message.